Harris I could see. She was like confidence, the the jacket at that time. So I would go all Manchanil Bay, go buy fish with her. Manchanil Bay those times was a risk. Was a lot of risk going down. That would Mary would go down small Manchanil Bay, and I would buy my fish and come back up, come smooth water bay with she used to name Bliney. We used to be very united on the island. We used to have love for each other. We would take care of each other, and we used to cook today. I don't know, like everybody is for themselves. Nobody worry about the next one. I learned that if I meet with my friend them, the first thing I ask them is, you eat, you drink tea already or something, and then after we don't clear up that, we can do whatever. We have to get back the love in our heart again.
Charlie, thank you very much for being in my Providence.
Well, it's nice to register a little bit of the history of the islands. It's good. It's very good to work on the collective memories, because it's the way we put up our history. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk about a little bit of history and how we have to take care of our island and take care of our culture. That's the richness we have. Go forward to it.
And you, my TV viewer, hold it, don't move. We soon come back.
Paradise land, me look on the blue sea, the green hills, what a beauty. Yeah, just feel the Caribbean breeze, and check out all the coconut trees. How them dancing, how they shaking, with the music, with the music. This is just the beginning of a beautiful day in beautiful Providence. Hear this?
Smoothwater Bay is the most calm and quiet section of my Providence. Don't matter how the weather is high and the storm is big, here the water is smooth and everyone can bring their boats here. So my lovely TV viewer, we are in a place that make honor to its name, Smoothwater Bay.
Present Britton, y'all present Old Town and Camp Big Up Lazy Hill, fresh water be and so is paper on the case. But I'm host people always smiling, yes, and all the rest from the whole Providence. This sun is too sharp, but you are the best. And me can't let for me people from Catalina, or if you prefer Santa Catalina. Everybody ready with a big heart.
My Providence is still in the calm and quiet Smoothwater Bay. We are here with Miss Naila Hooker Newball. She's from this section and she's going to tell us about the Smoothwater Bay that she remember when she was small. Miss Naila, welcome to my Providence.
Thank you. Good evening. Well, Smoothwater Bay, when I was small, I remember that we had some old people around. We had Auntie Matt, we had Auntie Milka, we had Miss Sarah, Miss Mancia, we had Brother Fios and his wife, who was the minister of the Baptist Church, and them was Mama good friend. When they always go and visit Mama. Well, in those days, when visitor come to your home, we always have to come out. We couldn't be inside. We go. That was our chance to go outside and play. And then we leave them to talk. Well, in our section, we never had much small children, because most of the people was old people. But well, I had my mama did raise a girl named Bianca, and me and she was together. We had over by Miss Emma, them we had Grace. She was small enough, even she was bigger than us. We had she, and them did raise Odulio. Odulio was there too. So well, when we go by Miss Emma, we would play like so with them. We had Mr. Kaya was only shop we had out Smoothwater Bay. And what Mr. Kaya never had, we would always have to leave and come down Bottom House to get it at the other shop them that they had in Batam House.
All right, Miss Nella, tell us now a little bit about how family life used to be in those days. What you used to do home with your parents, what they used to teach you know. How you used to behave on yourself, how life used to be first time.
Well, the first of it is that I raised up with say my grandmother and a lady that they call sister, that would be my grandmother sister. We always call her sister. So I raised with them two old lady. And well, home, we only always go to church. We come back home. We always have worship morning and we always have worship in the evening. And that was how we always be when we have at home then, because well, sometime Mama would take me out and carry us along by Miss Emma to play and so, but we never custom for going here, there and everywhere like these children of today. And well, I really believe that we as parents, we should be more strict in our home, keep the children off the street, and that we must be more conscious of this life, slack life that we have our children in today.
All right, tell us now how a normal day home used to be, how the homework them used to share.
Well, by was two of us, so one always have the house and one have the kitchen. Who have the house will clean up the house and spread up the bed. Who have the kitchen now will go and tend to the kitchen. And well, you know we small and we don't know to cook, but we're right there with mama and sister paying attention what they do and so. And when Saturday come, by them mama was Baptist, when Saturday come now them get the then dry the old wife's skin, and then you scrub that floor and mop up that floor, sweep up the yard and got everything clean up for Sunday morning. But well, then afterward, after I get certain age, I move with my real mother and father, and by them was Adventist, then things change. You understand? But well, then when I was with the two old lady, I always prepare for Sunday because them always keep Sunday, and after well, I prepare on Friday for Saturday, as I continue doing until now.
Miss Nell, you are the person that grew up in Christian's home. How you see the religious practices in the island now?
Well, the truth to tell at all time, I say, the difference between Baptist and Adventist in my young days was only the different day. But now, everybody just do as them please. And the truth to tell that nobody don't thinking on spiritual life nowadays. These youth don't thinking on spiritual life. But that is one of our principle, and that is one of our culture that we are losing. We have to think on the Lord. We have to have spiritual, just as how we eat daily, to have nourish our body physically, we have to have spiritual food, which is reading our Bible, studying our Bible, and sharing it with the children them that we have around us, that they can always walk in the path of righteousness for God's sake.
Miss Nell, a theme that come up in all the interview that we make is about respect. First time and now, how you see that?
Well, first time, if we go along the road and disrespect anybody, any old person or whosoever it is on the street, they could scold us. But now, if you ever hear anybody make that mistake and scold any children on the road because they disrespect, parents, children, everybody get upon that person, trace them off, curse them off, and tell them little of everything. But we should get back to that custom. That's a culture that will last, and we should get back to it, because parents alone can't raise children. Because what children won't do in the front of the parents, as parents back turn, that is what they would do. So we should all be united, and if somebody come and tell us something about our children, we should always take it into consideration and see what going right, what going wrong, and don't come out and cursing this one and cursing the next one.
All right, Miss Nell, give us a final message for the community of Smoothwater Bay and Providence too.
Well, my message to Providence and to Smoothwater Bay, that we must always be united. We must prepare ourselves for the coming of the Lord. We must not lose our culture of going to church, because plenty of your young people don't want to go to church. So my invitation is that they prepare themselves for the second coming of the Lord.
Well, Miss Nell, thank you very much for being here in my Providence.
Thank you all, and you all are welcome always.
And you go look for your pattern come back, because we soon come back.
We are the beautiful people, nothing present, Britton, y'all present, Old Town and Camp, big up Lazy Hill, fresh water, be and so is paper on the case, but I'm house people always smiling, yes, and all the rest, from the whole Providence, this sun is too sharp, but this is a special dedication to my beautiful Providence. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love my Providence.
My Providence come to its end, but don't worry, it's just for today. We hope you had enjoyed this chapter like how the My Providence team enjoyed the production. And please don't forget to watch us next week, because we will take you to another nice settlement of My Providence.
Oh, when we wake up every morning, me give Jaja thanks for this paradise land. And me look on the blue, blue sea, the green, green hills, what a beauty. Yeah, just feel the Caribbean breeze, and check out all the coconut trees. How them dancing, how they shaking, with the